Yo, what is up everybody, and welcome back to another Madden 20 Ultimate Team game. We are now at the 90 overall Lamar Jackson in the Leveling Lamar series, and that means our Lamar Jackson officially has Escape Artist, one of the best abilities to have in Madden 20. We finally unlocked that third superstar ability slot, so now we have Lamar Jackson with, I believe, Safety Valve, Fast Break, and Escape Artist. We're definitely still going to be leaning on that Fast Break superstar ability so we can continue to run the QB blast and read option offense that we've really been dominating on the offensive end with our underpowered squad. And now that we're a 90 overall team, our team is not so underpowered. We're not entering these games as heavy underdogs. Yeah, we're still undermanned, but you know, we should have a fighting chance to win almost any game we go into, as long as we're not in the game with a just straight up God squad. So as we match up, you see our team looks pretty solid. We have Julio Jones and Keenan Allen as superstars, and we're going against Michael Vick and Randy Moss. Now, that's kind of as God squad as it gets, but hey man, we are ready for the challenge, and hopefully having Michael Vick and Randy Moss means that this guy wants to pass the ball, because let's be real, you'd rather face someone passing the ball than running the ball when you are an undermanned team, as we start off with Randy Moss not getting the Moss ability to work out, so no free 70-yard gain. Instead, you've got to work for your yardage, Michael Vick and Randy Moss, which they're doing pretty decently right now. Rob Gronkowski in the middle of the field. Now, we are still going to be playing a blitz-heavy defensive scheme, since I feel like that's still the best way for us to generate pressure, especially with us not having, you know, really any superstar pass rusher out there besides Cameron Jordan. As you see, Randy Moss making the catch. I tried to run cover 2, so we bracket Randy Moss, and it still didn't work because Randy Moss beat his man off the press so badly, so quickly, that he was able to make the catch. We're doing a pretty good job at containing the ground game. James White going nowhere, 3rd down and 5. We'll see if he tries to pass, probably to Randy Moss. In fact, it's gotta be Randy Moss. He's the only one on a route, and it's gonna work. Moss gets the touchdown grab. It was just Moss on a streak and Michael Vick freestyling until 84 got open, and the plan worked. Man, I feel like, you know, maybe we had better defenders, we might be able to defend that play, that one route play, but we can't play what is right now. We got to deal with what we have been dealt, which right now is a sack from Ryan Shazier. I think I only put 2 on a route right there. That did not work at all. Just getting it off is Lamar Jackson. As we normally do with this offense, we try to get somewhat of a passing game established before we really get going with the ground game, and sometimes that's not smart because the ground game is usually just our best option. And right now we're not out to a good start. It's 4th down and 12, and we are going for it, trying to use Escape Artist downfield, cross body by Lamar Jackson, and that's going to be intercepted by Palomalu, who was not touched. So this return is able to go to the 42-yard line. Now, all in all, by throwing the interception and the return from Palomalu, we ended up gaining 19 yards as opposed to just turning the ball over. It looked like we had B open in the corner route, and I just kind of missed them right there, so that's my fault. And that is part of what we got to do with this Leveling Lamar squad. We can't make many mistakes, as 3rd down and inches, a great run stop by Calais Matthews, one of our superstar players, bringing up a 4th down and 4, which our opponent might go for here. We'll find out after the end of the first quarter. He just runs the clock down. He changes up the formation to start the second quarter. Offense still on the field. It's play action, and it's no good. He wanted Gronkowski, but we covered the seams with the small but powerful Tyrann Mathieu. I had a feeling he'd go to Gronk because he did that earlier in the game, so thankfully that intuition worked out well for us. 3rd down and 5. We're going to run the ball here with Lamar looking for space. Maybe had enough for the 1st down, but Lamar couldn't quite get the legs churning. 4th down and 2. Back to the ground game, and it's not going to work out. Just inches short is Lamar Jackson of moving the chains. And instead, turnover on downs. My opponent takes over pretty much at midfield. I feel like we're playing pretty solid, and this is definitely a winnable game. We just, you know, we're just not really executing when we have to, including this play where we're a bit short with Tyrann Mathieu, no pun intended, and Randy Moss takes the offense to the 5-yard line. Next play, it's a run commit, it's a touchdown for the Patriots offense, and we find ourselves now down 14-0. Like I said, man, I feel like if a couple different plays went different ways in this one, you know, we wouldn't be down 14-0, but, you know, we don't have to play perfect in these games now with the 90 overall team, but we can't be losing almost every single 50-50 play that occurs, because I mean, that's how football games are normally won and lost. You got to make those 50-50 plays, and we're just not making them right now. We're not busting off any big plays. You know, defensively, we're a bit off the mark like we were with Matthew. 3rd down and 7. This is a good one for us. Lamar Jackson gets the first down, gets the block from a fellow Raven, Mark Andrews, and we move the offense to the 41-yard line. Not giving up in this one at all. Trying to see if we could maybe score a touchdown before the end of the first half. Patiently waiting is Lamar, and eventually coming back to him, it's Keenan Allen in the slot. We're going to try to definitely rely on Julio Jones and Keenan Allen in the passing game and the ground attack. That's all Lamar. Is that a first down? Yes, it is. Thank you very much for the nice position as Lamar Jackson accelerating away from John Randall. Not a match in the open field against Lamar, who goes to the 15-yard line. Offsides penalty on the New England Patriots. Lamar stumbles for a gain of 5 or 6. We're going to take the offsides penalty because that's going to stop the clock and give us a 1st down and 5 instead of a 2nd down and 5. Eckler maybe with better stick finds the end zone. Still nearly gets the 1st down. 2nd down and 1. Looking to sneak in a passing play, and it's going to work. Lamar Jackson to Austin Eckler for the touchdown. Eckler doing the jerk, and Joey Sly kicking that PAT up and good. We're actually able to put a superstar ability on our kicker, so we put a focus kicker on him, so we can hopefully not miss any kicks. Oh, Michael Vick going for it all, and it looked like Michael Thomas it is ahead of step. I don't know, man. Is that Michael Thomas number 18? I feel like that's not Michael Thomas, but probably is. I don't know. That number, something's throwing me off there as we have, oh man, it looked like he had his man downfield, but instead he takes off with Michael Vick. We almost got burned for a deep touchdown there on the final play of the first half. Instead, he just is able to spike the ball here and get the field goal unit out on the field. So we give up 3, not good. Could have been worse, I suppose, but oh, we just got that one. Good. So it ends up being a 10-point lead. We've had a lot of problems with, like, not just 2-minute defense, but, like, 20-second defense. We're right before the end of the first half. Always seems to be when we get torched. Like, we do a decent job of managing, not giving up too many big plays. But, you know, when the offense really needs to get going on the opposition, they get going in a hurry. So we definitely got to work on that. And once again, it's one of those 50-50 plays where, you know, if we get a stop there, we are in a one-possession game to start the second half with ball. Instead, even if we score a touchdown, we really need to rely on our defense. We're going to take our time here on the offensive end, though. We're going to make sure we execute, we protect Lamar Jackson, because remember, last episode in this drive similar to this, we ended up fumbling on a 3rd down and goal with Lamar. So it looked like right on cue, Lamar fumbles right there, and Lamar Jackson with space, swerving Pato, and Lamar's so tired, but we have no choice but to keep on going to him. Palamalu laying a kill shot to Austin Eckler. 3rd down and 3, we're going to Lamar one more time, and Lamar is rocked, losing the ball, and the fumble recovery by Aaron Donald. And just like that game we played against that one dude, I think he was using Titans jerseys in I believe it was the Falcon Stadium. We fumble a key goal line situation where our red zone situation where at least we could have gotten 3 points on the drive. 3rd down and 4. Defense doing the job, though. We get the stop on James White. 10 rushes for 10 yards. No superstar abilities on White, so that means he's just doing absolutely nothing. And once again on 4th down, Gronkowski is denied. Nickel Roby Coleman with the interception. Do not put your hands in the cookie jar. On the very next play, Lamar Jackson in the end zone for the touchdown. My opponent not committing to Lamar in these read options, and it is burning him badly. And man, if we didn't fumble that previous drive, I mean, maybe he plays differently if we have those 3 points on the board as opposed to if we don't. But, you know, that's a big what if, because that's a field goal to tie the game as Night Train Lane on the ensuing kick return. There he goes. Nothing but green grass all around him, and he's able to dance into the end zone. And once again, man, just when it seems like we're right back in this game, a 50-50 play not going our way. It's just, you know, we're not executing the best, I suppose, and just some of these plays are just straight up not going our way, man. That's just, you know, he didn't even do anything on that kicker thing. He just ran straight with Dick Lane, and it looked like we might have had a guy able to make the tackle. He doesn't. You know, who knows? We were playing solid defense in this game. Not great defense, but solid defense to where, you know, we were denying him his Gronkowski seams. It was just whether we could stop Randy Moss or not. And now I started like, look at this. Lamar Jackson's running the ball fantastic for the second drive in a row. Well, not counting that one play drive that we had, the one play Lamar Jackson run after the turnover. But otherwise, Lamar Jackson, 22 rushes, 162 yards. Offense is not the problem in this game. Unfortunately, we try to sneak in a passing play there, and it does not work. 3rd down and 11. Lamar not going to get the first down, and we have a big decision here. 4th down and 8, and we are going to kick the field goal. I'm just going to, hopefully make the field goal. Yes, we do. And just see if our defense can get a stop, man, because our defense has gotten a couple of 4th down stops. And, rather than going for a 4th down and 8 in that situation, let's make it a 1-possession game and give us a chance and try to see if we can force our opponent to make a mistake here, because that's what we have to do with this leveling Lamar squad. That's going to be a 2-minute warning timeout, so giving up that first down, not too big of a deal. Here is where we absolutely need to get a stop. So far, so good. 2nd down, play action. Vic in the flats. It's Brandon Cooks. That'll stay in bounds. That'll keep the clock moving, and my opponent using every second he can. 3rd down and 4, covering Gronk down the seams. But who's got Michael Vick, who accelerates for the first down and a whole lot more yardage after that. Clock being chewed. James White running free, and White gonna kneel himself down after getting the first down, and my opponent is looking to take the win and leave the stadium. He's kneeling it out, and there's nothing we can do. Out of timeouts here. Oh, please call a timeout. Hold on a second. He does call a timeout. Is he going to run a fake here? Is he just going to run up the score? He is going to run a fake. It's Rob Gronkowski. We need to get a strip fumble to keep our hopes alive there. We could not. And man, one more time, we had one more opportunity to win one of those 50-50 plays. 3rd down, everything boxed up, at least, to him in the passing game, and he's able to take off with Michael Vick. We weren't able to get pressure in time from Cam Jordan on the defensive line or anyone else. And you see why I usually blitz. We don't get pressure. He's able to take off with Vick if I send force, so. Now we move on to play 99 Michael Thomas, 98 Jamal Adams, and 97 Terrell Owens. Not exactly a friendly matchup for us, but like I said, we're not huge underdogs. We got a fighting chance if we smartly executed any game. So hopefully we can take the lessons learned from the previous loss, which seems to be a theme for us. We always lose the first game with, our new team that we build, whatever new overall team we build, and then we play better in the next game. So we'll see how that works out. Right now, things are going okay on the defensive end. Lamar Jackson, 3rd down, feeling the blitz. Oh, but he gets the first down to Michael Thomas. That was, I feel like, a perfect defensive play call. I had Roby Coleman in a yellow zone, in a hook zone there to make a play on a route like that, and he just didn't make a play. Like, I don't know what else to say. Roby Coleman just did not stop him, did not even try to stop him. We have no huddle and a lot of no huddle and a lot of running with Alvin Kamara, who is able to get the first down and fight for a couple extra yards after that. This guy, I guess, really likes the inside zone against our double-A gap look, and there it's not going to work, and he finally stops running no huddle, only to bring in a new running back to run the same play. Does not work for the 2nd play in a row, so is he going to pass? No. 3rd down and 7. He runs it one more time and misses the gap and does not get the first down. So is he going to stick with the same exact play on 4th down and 3? We had to expect it, right? But at the same time, it is 4th down and 3, and he is going to pass, and he's not going to get it. He wanted Owens on this stick route, and we deny him. Double coverage will not work, and neither will that scramble outside. You see, I want to use this escape artist with Lamar Jackson, but back-to-back plays he has contains, and escape artist is probably hurting me right now because I'm not sticking in the pocket for that extra second to make the read. 3rd down, he blitzes heavy one more time, and this time we stay poised, we make our read, we find Julio Jones, get the first down, next play. Oh man, I risked it all to try to get the ball to Julio. On the run with Lamar, that was, a 50-50 proposition whether he throw it on target. Here Lamar this time sets his feet so he can fire to Keenan Allen, but Allen's momentum leads him out of bounds. We actually lose a yard on the play. My opponent continues to blitz, and we continue to burn him on 3rd down. Keenan Allen, a route running technician, gets the first down on the out route. Next play, it's Brandon Cooks on the dig, and we are in the red zone on the final play of the first quarter. It's Lamar Jackson all the way for the touchdown. Thank you very much, escape artist. Without escape artist, maybe we could take off right there, and we might not even get more than a yard, because usually those defensive linemen shed so quickly, and if you don't have escape artists and you don't have that quick acceleration to just burst through the pocket and just take off, usually one of those linebackers or linemen are able to tackle you. And even if we are able to get free, we probably don't get the touchdown because someone's going to tackle us. But having an escape artist on Lamar Jackson, that that's why we have it on Lamar, for that play to get the rushing touchdown. And now we gotta try to continue playing some solid defense, but right now we're getting shredded slowly but surely. A big play here after the catch from Michael Thomas puts the Saints offense in the red zone. Lamar not able to do what we did. He tried to take off, but he ended up running to his own offensive line. Next play, it's Clay Matthews with the sack, third down and long. We just got to hang on here and force him to settle for the field goal, but he gets the big first down to George Kittle. We came with all out pressure and got burnt. And now it's first down and goal, and Lamar Jackson is able to accelerate in for the touchdown. Once again, man, just like us, he uses that escape artist to not only, take off and leave the pocket, but just clear everybody and get in the end zone before a defender can close in. So it's Lamar Jackson versus Lamar Jackson right now, and I want to show him how we use our Lamar Jackson. But right now, he is blitzing so heavy so often that I feel like we have to continue trying to pass against this. Look, Austin Eckler, okay, breaks the tackle and gets all the way to the 28-yard line. Now, that's a 50-50 play that goes our way. That's a 50-50 play that definitely went our way. On the fumble, Eckler, being the hero right now, gets the recovery. It's third down and inches, and we run the ball with Austin Eckler, who nearly got the touchdown. A shoestring tackle from Polamalu snuffed. Oh man, Polamalu's everywhere right now. Once again, we go to Eckler. Polamalu is there. Second down, it's Allen in the flats. Allen getting us positive yards, which you always love in a goal line situation. Now third down. Can Eckler go all the way? No, he can't. You already know who made the tackle. Troy freaking Polamalu. I feel like Pat McAfee right now. I look to the left, I see Polamalu. I look to the right, I see Troy damn Polamalu. But still a productive drive for us. We got the field goal off with 33 seconds left. My opponent has no timeouts. For once, can we not give up a field goal or a touchdown in this situation? He has no timeout, so we got a lot working for us here. 5 wide. This time we bluffed the blitz. Oh, I needed Deion Jones to make a great play on that one. Instead, he was facing the quarterback and did not realize Kittle behind him. 15 seconds left. I'm going to use it as myself, but now Kittle on the out route, and with the way the runoff or lack of runoff works in MUT, no time runs off between the previous plays, so my opponent can easily spike this ball with 6 seconds left, get the field goal unit out with Willie Lutz from 53 yards out to tie the game, and it's just good. It looked like it might have been dicey there for a second, but he does make it. I'm sure this guy's kicked his fair share of field goals with that Willie Lutz. This guy got to be a Saints fan to be using Lutz and Michael Thomas and all that stuff. Looked like he had Marcus Williams on special teams. Good news to start the second half. We start with ball, and our offense has been pretty good in these past couple of games, and it's looking great right now. Lamar Jackson looking to set up the final block. Casey Hayward in the way. Not anymore. Lamar Jackson, one play, home run, kaboom. The Ravens get the lead once again in this one. Lamar Jackson, do your thing, young fella, on the blast. Oh, he was having a blast. We got through the first wave of defense, and then from there, it's all up to Lamar Jackson, and we needed a block, and we were able to just keep Casey Hayward at bay long enough to where Lamar Jackson's speed ultimately took over, and we got a pivotal touchdown. One play touchdown means, we don't really burn up any time in the second half, which, I would love to do on that drive, and he's not going to burn up much clock on this drive. There goes Terrell Owens beating us down the middle for the touchdown on the post route, and now we got to try to do what we did all over again. So let's just act like it's the start of the second half. We just have about 43 seconds less to work with. Okay, that's pretty much what happened here. We both scored one play touchdowns. Can we do it again? Lamar Jackson off to the races. Man falls down. Here comes Polamalu forcing the fumble. Troy P is everywhere, man. Oh wow, that was a big play for us, and it's like the second half is starting, but my opponent gets the ball, and there's a minute less in the second half than what you're supposed to have. And I much preferred the first two situations. We were starting off with those, Suedo second half starts, including the actual second half start where we got the touchdown, because now tie game, and here he comes. He's in the at least field goal range here on 3rd down and 4. Blitz and Lamar underneath. Kittle does not make the catch. He wasn't ready for that quick blitz. And on 4th down and 4. Smart decision here. Take your field goal. Go for the lead. Oh, it's off the upright and backward. That's no good. That is no good. The game is still tied. And not only that, we take over in pretty advantageous field position, but unfortunately first down and second down, Lamar Jackson can't recreate the magic of the previous 2 rushing attempts he has. So third down and 7, we gotta try to pass this ball. He goes away from his blitz heavy scheme, trying to go coverage, and it's actually going to be an incomplete pass. Like, we might have got the catch, but like Casey Hayward almost had the interception, but he's not in bounds. So fourth down and 7, desperate situation here. We're going for it, and Lamar Jackson, just like the touchdown run, escapes to the right side and gets the first down. Look at the rushing stats for Lamar Jackson. Eckler trying to do his thing, but he gets rocked. At this point, we are in field goal range, so we have to keep that in mind, that we got to try to chew up all the clock we possibly can. A third down conversion here. Boy, oh boy, would that be big, but we're not able to get it just stopped, and we got to go for the field goal here. I feel like, you know, maybe we could convert this fourth down, right? Like, the fourth down and 3 is definitely a manageable down and distance, but it's a tie game. We gotta go for the lead, and at the very least, this guy kicks a field goal on his own drive and sends the game to OT, whatever it may be. We just cannot give up a touchdown. That is all. We give up a touchdown, we deserve to lose. I'm okay with that decision there. Let's see what happens, though. 2:21 left in the game. Oh, Kamara gets the catch, but not going to get a first down. Generous spot from the refs there, bringing up a third down and 2 at the 44-yard line. Couple of drags, and eventually on the skinny post, it is Terrell Owens, who burnt us earlier. Now takes the Saints into what's maybe field goal range. What is definitely not field goal range. Now, remember, Lutz missed from the 38-yard line, and now they're back to the 44 after the sack from Clay Matthews. 1:15 left in the game. Oh, Jesse Tuggle nearly had a beat on that one. Instead, it looks like T.O. returns the Ravens into what should be field goal range. Third down and 7, clock winding down. Lamar, watch out, just gets it off. It's Kamara for the first down. What a big play for the Saints offense, and a back-breaking play for us. And on the next play, it's an interception for Nickel Roby Coleman in field goal range. He wanted to win the game in regulation, but he put his hands in the cookie jar. And let me tell you, man, do not put your hands in the cookie jar, because you will not get away with it, and you will not win the game. The Saints, out of timeouts, can do nothing but quit the game. It's either that or watch Lamar Jackson take a kneel down. He decides he doesn't want to do that, so he is out of here. That is a victory for us in a hard-fought game. This time, we made the 50-50 plays. Like I said, we just needed to, you know, those are the plays that define a football game, and for us, you know, we made the biggest 50-50 play of them all, getting the interception with Roby Coleman. And, like, I don't know if we would have won that game if it went to OT. I'm glad I don't have to find out, though. And we can move on to slightly upgrading our Lamar Jackson and the rest of our team. So now we put the team of the week, Lamar Jackson, into the power-up set. And we're going to stick with these same 3 superstar abilities of Escape Artist, Fast Break, and Safety Valve. Mainly because I can't change that first one. And Escape Artist and Fast Break are doing so well for us. We could put Jukebox on him, and it was like last ditch as well. But I think the abilities we have are fine. So that'll do it for the video. Leave a like on the video if you guys enjoyed what you guys saw today. Subscribe for more Madden 20 gameplays, and I will catch you guys next time when our Lamar Jackson and the rest of the team are 91 overalls on leveling Lamar.